Peace and love, my brothers and sisters. This is your brother Hashim at the Green Room Studio X. And today, I'm looking forward to an exciting show. Today, I'm feeling good because I'm about to do In Defense of Shia Islam Part 4. Again, when I make these videos are my testimony and my will. Whatever I say on this pulpit that I have established for both Jesus and Muhammad, whatever I say from this pulpit would be the truth, and it would be simple, and it would be plain, and it would be common sense. And when I prove these hadiths, I guarantee you they cannot be challenged. Only an arrogant hypocrite will deny it. Again, today I'm going to be doing In Defense of Shia Islam Part 4 from the Green Room Studio X. And I'm fully charged. I have the Spirit of God in me, and I'm ready to defend Islam. And I'm ready to defend Shia Islam, because guess what? I'm a Shia to Ali till death. I don't care what you think about that. But let's get to this. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. You can see it's not bootleg, and you can see all the notes I have in it. So I've been studying. Okay, my brothers and sisters. So I'm not coming to conjecture or assuming or making up stories or just Googling from the internet. I'm doing my own research. I want to start off today with first I want to start off with saying, in the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. None has a right to be worshipped but God. Does human beings, did we Muslims choose Muhammad to be the prophet of God? Do we Muslims choose the Imam or the successor or the caliphate that comes after the prophet? Is it the job of the Muslim to choose these? Did the Muslim choose Muhammad to be the prophet of God? Did they decide that we want Muhammad to be the prophet of God? Or did Allah choose Muhammad to be the prophet of God? You know what time it is, and you know Allah chose Muhammad to be the prophet of God. But I'm going to give you a bigger surprise. Allah is the one who chooses the successors to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah is the one who chooses the Imam and place them on the earth. It is not up to men. We all know that Abu Bakr was elected in an election and became the first caliph. But we're going to look into that today, because we're going to see if every time a Shia brother stands up and says he disagrees with something that one of the Sahaba say, or he proves, even if he proves that a Sahaba commit murder, you'll get angry at us and think that we shouldn't even say this. Like if the Sahabas were immune from doing wrong, or if the wives of the Prophet were immune from doing wrong. You and I do wrong. The Sahabas did wrong. The wives of the Prophet are capable of doing wrong. Who didn't do wrong? Was the Prophet household, and Allah vouches for this. I'm going to make my case clear today, and I'm doing this proud. And you know why? I'm doing this in defense of Shia Islam. Give me 1 minute. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a mood today to defend Shia Islam. I'm ready. I'm ready to defend the truth. I take pride in defending the truth. So let's start off with Sahih Bukhari. We're going to go into volume 9. I need my staff, my rudder correction. This is my partner. So I want to go to volume 9 in Sahih Bukhari. Don't worry, I'm going to show you. Again, even though I showed you already, Sahih Bukhari volume 9. You can see with your own eyes. This is Sahih Bukhari. You claim that this is authentic. You claim that this is the truth. So listen to what the book say. Don't be acting like the Christians when you show them the truth in the Bible. They act like it's not there. Stop being stubborn. Let's go. So we go into volume 9 in Sahih Bukhari. And we go into the book of judgment. We go into chapter 42, page 195. Allah chooses prophet and caliphate. Are you ready for this truth? Are you ready for this truth? Can you handle the truth that comes out of the mouth of the Shia? Let's go. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. The prophet said, Allah never sends a prophet or gives the caliphate to a caliph, but he, the prophet and the caliph, has two groups of advisors. A group advising him to do good and exhorting him to do it. And the other group advising him to do evil and exhorting him to do it. So in this verse that I've just read for you, in this chapter from Sahih al-Bukhari, and this is a Shia reading Sahih al-Bukhari, stop acting like you're stupid. I'm spitting the truth from a Sahih book. It states that Allah is the one who sends the prophet, and Allah is the one who sends the caliph. Allah is the one who chooses the imam. So I want to go into the Quran now, and I'm going to see if Allah mentions anything about imams in the Quran. Okay, let's go to Quran, Surah Sajda 32-34. And we made of them imams to guide by our command, where they were patient and they were certain of our communications. I want to read this one more time for you from the Quran in Surah Sajda. And we made of them imams. Allah made the imams to guide by our command, when they were patient and they were certain of our communications. So Allah says, we made the imams and they were certain of our communications. They were certain in belief. Not every human being is certain in belief. Allah is claiming that the imams are certain, meaning there is no doubt or ambiguity in their beliefs. They are truthful. Again, we go to Surah Sajda 32-24. And we made them imams to guide by our command. We, Allah, made them imams. Allah chose the imams. Stop being a hypocrite. Be real. This is from a Sahih book. Let's go again. Quran. Surah. And we made them imams who call to the fire. And on the day of judgment, they shall not be assisted. They shall not be assisted. And we cause a curse to fall on them in this world, and on the day of judgment, they shall be of those made to appear hideous. This is Quran, and it says, and we made them imams who call to the fire. And on the day of judgment, they shall not be assisted. They shall look hideous. So Allah is vouching in the Quran that He is the one that made the imams. And there are imams that lead to the fire. And there are imams that lead to the heavens, to mercy and compassion. So you tell me, the Prophet household claims successorship. It is recorded in history that he made these claims. I have proven to you in part 1 and part 2 and part 3. Let's continue. Be real. Allah is the one who chooses the prophet. Allah is the one who chooses the successor. And Allah made Adam an imam, a caliph on the earth. And He made Prophet Abraham after He tried him into an imam. Allah is the one who makes the imams. Allah is the one who chooses the prophet. Allah is the one who chooses the successor to the prophets. Stop letting these people fool you. The Shia is the natural part. In the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Let's continue. I want to ask a question here today. Every time a Muslim, I won't be too long, every time a Muslim brother, a Shia brother or a Shia sister says that they are Shia and they follow the family of Muhammad, we are slandered by nearly every school of thought in Islam because we do not follow the Sahabas. So basically they say we do not follow the Sunnah. And we Shias has been saying to you fools for a long time now that we follow the Sunnah of Muhammad. Again, I will repeat to you, but we catch the Sunnah of Muhammad from the household of the prophet, the sunnah lives, the sunnah stands. But the Ahlul Bayt of Muhammad are the protectors of the sunnah. They are the interpreter of the Quran. The prophet said, "Oh Ali, they fought me for the revelation of this Quran. And they're going to fight you for the interpretation of this Quran. Are you ready for the truth? Are you ready to hear the words of a true Shia? Or one who is trying to become a true Shia?" Let's go into Sahih Bukhari, volume 9, page 205. Bear with me. Let's do this. Be real. Come on, be real. 205. I want to read a hadith for you today. From Sahih Bukhari again. I'm showing you again because I can't understand why you people are so rebellious. It is in your book. This is a conversation. Someone came to Umar and asked Umar, the second caliph of Islam that you claim is the second caliph of Islam, and asked him if he's going to appoint a successor. Now be real, stop being hypocritical. Y'all claim that the prophet never appointed a successor. So anyone that is following the sunnah of the prophet of God should not appoint a successor. It should be decided by the Muslims. So if Umar and Abu Bakr is following the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam, then they should not appoint successors. Listen to this conversation. Sahih Bukhari, volume 9, page 205. The book of judgment. This is a conversation taking place. It was said to Umar, "Will you appoint your successor?" Umar said, "If I appoint a successor, a caliph, as my successor, it is true that somebody who was better than I," he said Abu Bakr, referring to Abu Bakr, "did so." So Abu Bakr appointed Umar. So something is wrong. Why did Abu Bakr was intelligent enough to know that he needed to appoint somebody that is trustworthy to continue the work of the prophet, but the prophet of God was not wise enough to know that he needed to appoint a trustworthy successor? But he did appoint a trustworthy successor, and you've been covering this truth, even though it is plain in your books. So he said that someone better than him appointed a successor. And he continued and he said, "And if I leave the matter undecided, it is true that somebody who was better than I, Allah's messenger, did so." So in short, the people comes to Umar and they say, "Umar, are you going to appoint a successor?" It is only natural. If the imam in the masjid is dying, he's going to try to appoint a successor. You live in town, you're going to leave somebody in charge of your home. You have a business, you're going to appoint somebody you can trust to run your business. This is foolishness that you are teaching the Muslim world. This is why ISIS exists. This is why ignorance exists in Islam. Because you lie to the people. The Prophet Muhammad appointed his successors, and you people cover the truth. But I'm about to expose the truth. This is in defense of Shia Islam. And I'm proud to make this stance. Some of you Muslims are fake. You are so arrogant. Let's go. So I'm going to go to the next one. Abu Bakr said in Sahih Bukhari, page 54, in the book of virtues, Abu Bakr said, if you want to see Muhammad, if you want to please Muhammad, you must be good to his family. So he's saying, man, if you want to get hooked up with Muhammad, you got to go through his family. This is Abu Bakr is saying this. I'm trying to show you where something is wrong. Let's go. Let's go to Sahih Bukhari, volume 5. I want to show you something. I won't be too long. Again, Sahih Bukhari is no bootleg. This is the real thing. Volume 5. Listen to this conversation that is taking place. Page 450. I'll be quick. I love you. In defense of Shia Islam, I take pleasure in doing this. A lot of pleasure to expose the falsehood. Okay. I want to show you something, because every time we Shia talk, this is in defense of Shia Islam, every time we Shia talk, and I am definitely a Shia and trying to become a true Shia, every time we speak about the Sahabas, even if we try to do it in a respectable way, we are slandered. We're not Muslims. We're condemning the Sahabas. We deserve to die. We deserve to be hated. All these, your people are foolish. Y'all are arrogant. Y'all are misleading the Muslim Ummah. And y'all are responsible for all these young Muslims who are being misled and misguided. Listen to this. I want to show you here in volume 5, page 453, in the book of Al-Majid, a conversation is taking place. Listen to the conversation. I want to show you where the Sahabas is quarreling among one another while the Prophet is alive, disagreeing with who the Prophet chose to do stuff. So you think that they wouldn't disagree in what the Prophet do concerning his will? Like they were so pious? Listen to this. Narrated Abdullah bin Umar, Allah's messenger sent troops and appointed Usman bin Zaid, their commander. As their commander, the people criticized his leadership. Allah's messenger got up and said, if you people are criticizing his Usman leadership, you used to criticize the leadership of his father. Before, by Allah, he, Zayed, deserved the leadership indeed. And he used to be one of the most beloved persons to me. And now this his son, Usman, is one of the most beloved persons to me. So I have just showed you in volume 5 on page 453 in Sahih Bukhari in chapter 44, 69 in your book that you call Sahih. Stop being hypocritical or change the name from Sahih. Because every time I quote a hadith that is truthful, you say it's weak. It is stated that the Prophet appointed some people under one of his companions, so there were other companions, and the other companions were bickering among one another, and they did not want to follow the order that the Prophet gave. And among these people was Abu Bakr and Umar. I will get into that the next day. But they did not want to go under the leadership of a commander that the Prophet of God chose. So why when we Muslims say that a lot of the Muslim Ummah turned against the ones that the Prophet left in charge, you say we crazy, all the Sahabas live peacefully. Man, stop being foolish. It is in your book where the Sahabas are fighting among one another, where they are disobeying the Prophet, where Umar wouldn't give the Prophet a pen and paper. These are your leaders, people who disobey the Prophet in his face, and you want us to follow these men. Stop misleading the Muslim Ummah. The Shia part is the clear part. It is the straight part. Let's continue. Wow. This is a funny part I want to add in here for you. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 9, page 64. Listen to this, how funny. Page 64. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. I'm in defense of Shia Islam, and I'm happy to do it. I'm so happy to do it. I am so happy to stand here and stand in defense of Shia Islam. This is my will. This is my testimony to you. Page 64. 1 second, my brothers and sisters. I got the truth for you. In Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 5, page 64, chapter 44, 61, it is stated that a companion of the Prophet said, this sounds funny, that the Prophet left nothing but a white donkey. So at least we have a companion saying the Prophet did leave something. Y'all say that the Prophet didn't leave anything. Let's go to Sahih Bukhari, volume 5, page 93. I want to show you something. Don't let these people fool you. One second, volume 9. Volume 9, page 93. I want to show you this. Give me 1 second. I take pleasure in defending Ahlul Bayt. I really do take pleasure. I love speaking the truth. I love promoting the truth. And I love being a shia. 93. I'll be quick. Bear with me. In Sahih Bukhari, it is stated that the Prophet Muhammad left 12 imams. Isn't that a part of a will? It is in your books that the Prophet left 12 imams. Is this not in your book? I want to connect on this with you. Let's go to Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 2. Volume 2, page 273. Give me 1 minute. I want you to hear this. Okay. This is Umar left 6 successors. They say the Prophet didn't leave no successor, but Umar left 6 successors. Even though you claim Ali is one of the rightly guided, but he was included in a group of 6 other rightly guided people. So it is stated here in Sahih Bukhari, page 279, chapter 1392. At the bottom it said, these are the names of the people that Umar chose. One of them was Uthman, Ali, Talha, Azubiya, Abu Rahman bin Auf, and Sayyid ibn Abi Waqas. So I'm showing you that Umar, who is supposed to be following this, isn't this sunnah to appoint 6 successors? Who taught Umar this? Who taught Abu Bakr to appoint Umar? If the sunnah is not to appoint a successor. My people, this is in defense of Shia Islam part 4. And I specifically wanted to show you where Allah is the one who chooses the successor to the Prophet. Allah is the one who chooses the Imam. Stop letting these people fool you. My next video, I'm going to show you hadiths where the companions disobeyed and where some companions changed the sunnah and did not follow the hadiths and brought new stuff into the religion of Islam. So my brothers and sisters, I love you. This is in defense of Shia Islam part 3. I hope I have spoken clear and I hope I have touched your heart. Again, this pulpit is in defense of Shia, is in defense of Jesus and Muhammad. This is your brother Hashim. Peace.